first time I ever brought a consultant in to a restaurant, we were failing at it. We were having a really hard time. And I brought this young lady in. She was an expert at restaurants, and she was recommended by a friend who knew her to help us with this restaurant. And the first thing she did was audit my menu. Now, I love the menu, and I loved everything on this menu. It was Italian food, and that's like God's gift to us, Italian food. And she did this audit of all this food that I loved, all this food I grew up with, all this food that I consumed daily. And she said, look, Ed, we're going to take 10 items off this because you've got 10 items here that are just costing you time, they're costing you money and resources and waste. You're throwing a lot of food away. And I fought her. I was like, oh, no. These 10 items, I like them. I want to keep them. I knew customers who liked these 10 items. There's no way I'm getting rid of them. I finally relented because she broke it down for me, and she showed me through this audit how much time, how much money, how much resources, how much waste we were doing every single month because of these 10 items. That sold me. The bottom line sold me. Almost instantaneous, we saw a change in our business because now all of a sudden we had more time to devote the things that were really good and that were really popular and added value to our customers and clients. Now I did get some pushback from those customers and clients, but they were so few and far between that I couldn't argue with the results. And the results were meaningful and added a lot of value to our restaurant. Here's what I want you to do today. And I have done because of this is I do an audit on every area of my life. But one of the areas is today I want to talk to you about is your friendship audit or an audit of your circle. Friendships are like menu items. We have a lot of them on there, and some of them are really, really good, and some of them maybe are not so good. And over the years, things change because you have changed. I have changed. Our values, our direction, our goals, dreams, and aspirations, they have changed, and so have your friends. And some are happy about that, and some are not so happy. I remember when I decided 30 years ago I'm going to stop drinking. And I decided that for personal reasons because drinking had a hold on me. I couldn't break it. It was becoming really bad where I was becoming addicted. And I changed. I stopped cold turkey, and I made a decision in my life. I'm going to get healthy. I'm going to stop drinking, and I'm going to make myself better emotionally. I'm going to become a better man, a better husband, and eventually a father. I wanted to do these things. And I wanted to be a business owner. Stop working for other people. So I'm making these radical changes in my life. And I had some friends that really on board with this and were really supportive, but I had others. They were not so much. And they became like anchors. They were pulling me down, and they kept putting a lot of pressure on me to get back into the drinking scene, to go with them to the bars and the barbecues and do all of those things. And I had to say no. And it was incredibly difficult because some of these friends are really close to me. But we've grown apart because of this, and I couldn't afford to have them around that much anymore. I had to prioritize, and I had to be really careful what position I allowed them to put me in or where I was with them at because I wasn't strong enough yet to deal with that. So I had to do an audit. And I want you to do an audit too. And here's what I have found helpful over the years that have really helped me. Because like my menu, I'm really close, and I bet you are too to all your friends. You're very loyal. You don't want to change anything. So I make a list of all my friends. And then I put a description after each of the value they bring. Who are they? What are they? Are we going in the same direction? Just like on a menu when you go into a restaurant. There is a description under the name or the title of the food that you're ordering. And then I take it to a mentor. And a good mentor is somebody who cares more about your future than your current feelings. And they help me to prioritize those relationships. Not to burn bridges, not to cast everybody out, but to prioritize the relationships because I'm going to do an audit on my circle. Because like my restaurant, once I do this, and every year that I do this, it's almost instantaneous results on what's achieved in my life. So today, sit down, make a list, find a mentor, and start doing an audit on your circle. My name is Ed Carcarey, and I'd love to connect with you. You can find me at edcarcarey.com. Find your passion. You'll find your life.